The experience is unique. The only way to understand what it feels like is to get into the car and experience it for yourself. Because the feelings are amazing. The adrenaline rush is spectacular.
The emotion of experiencing a new sport from within, to explore things that were unknown to me, getting to understand the sport itself, and being able to share that with great drivers and to learn from them.
To be honest, there's no comparison. The two sports are totally different. This is a motorsport, and you work with a co-driver, who is both your teammate and your eyes. In tennis, you're pretty much by yourself on the court. It's different. It's another kind of adrenaline. It's incomparable.
It's a different feeling to the one I felt when I was playing football. It's completely different. You drive the routes and it gives you a huge adrenaline rush. Everything you do is very different, and that's what motivates me the most. It makes me want to learn more.
David Nalbandian and Claudio Lopez. One a former great in the world of men's tennis, the other a former football star. Today, back home in Argentina, both are embarking on the same new sporting career, the world of rallycross. Having signed to leading domestic team Tango Rally, they both made their debuts in the top tier of the country's national rally championship, the Rally Argentino, this season. Luis Minelli is the competition's president.
Of course, they are very well known the world over, not just here in Argentina. And because of them, we have had greater media coverage. But we're also very happy because they are embracing this with great passion and enthusiasm. Being the great sportsmen they are, they want to be the best they can be in this sport. And I'm sure over time, they will go on to play key roles in the rally.
Transworld Sport caught up with the event as it reached Patagonia and the foothills of the Andes Mountains. The small town of Esquel in the Chubut province is most commonly visited en route to nearby ski resorts. Along with neighbouring Trevelin, a town linked by the historic La Trochita railway, it boasts diverse and exciting natural dirt trails. And for one weekend, those will be taken over by rally drivers. Amongst them is 33-year-old Nalbandian.
The most important thing I've learned is the feel for driving the car. I've also had to prepare road maps, which I've never done before. This is all new to me, and I've had to learn. I've learned the importance of getting the right performance from the car, and that takes time. Some drivers here have been competing for nearly 20 years and do it professionally. Not like me. I'm just an amateur.
As for 40-year-old Claudio Lopez, who was nicknamed El Piojo, meaning the louse, during his football career, he may want a more dynamic moniker for his career change.
I like the atmosphere in the rally, the relationship with the teammates, the day-to-day work with your team and other drivers in the races. It's different from football, where you share your experience with 27 or 28 people, and it's a bigger atmosphere. You experience different things and different feelings. Here, although it's still a team environment, it's a much more individual thing.
While the pair are yet to trouble any podium positions, which are commonly dominated by teammate Marcos Ligato, they're both in this for the long haul. This season is an opportunity to get kilometres under their belts and to understand exactly what it takes to succeed at the highest level in a new sport. Former WRC engineer Olivier Maroselli is Team Tango's technical director.
Claudio and David come from sporting backgrounds, so they are easy to work with in one sense, because they are professionals. They know how to focus and work under pressure. That side comes really easily. But then we need to teach them about motor racing. We need to coach them so that they understand how to fine-tune their cars. But a lot does come naturally to them, because they are pros who are used to competing at the top.
Despite the now infamous incident at the 2012 Queen's Tennis Championships, when Nalbandian kicked an advertising board into a line judge, his career was a memorable one. In 2002, he reached the final of Wimbledon, but was beaten by Australia's Leighton Hewitt. Nalbandian also reached the semi-finals at every Grand Slam, achieving a career-high ranking of third in the world in 2007. But for the boy from Cordoba, which is the spiritual home of rally in Argentina, he's happy to have traded the tram lines for the trails.
I've always loved rally. I've had a passion for it since I was very little. In Cordoba, there's always huge excitement on the day the World Rally Championship takes place. The atmosphere there is spectacular. I've gone to see it thousands of times and have always wanted to drive in the rally one day. And now that I have more time and I'm in Argentina, I can do it.
Claudio Lopez's sporting pedigree, meanwhile, is no less illustrious. He played for Argentina 55 times, including appearances at the 1998 and 2002 World Cup finals, and he also scored 10 times for his country. After helping Argentina to silver at the 1996 Olympics, Lopez signed for Spanish side Valencia, with whom he was a Champions League finalist. In 2000, he moved to Italy and joined Sven-Göran Eriksson's Lazio in a deal worth €28 million. After hanging up his boots in 2010, Lopez made his rallycross debut a year later, albeit at a lower level.
It's different because when you score a goal, you can feel the joy of many people. But here, you're by yourself, with your car, so the excitement of a good drive and doing well on a route is more individual. It's more for yourself than for a lot of others. Of course, you have your team who are happy if you're doing well, but the excitement is shared among fewer people, certainly compared to a stadium.
Rally Argentino features cars with 280 brake horsepower that are capable of reaching speeds of up to 200 kilometers per hour. With cars using the same engines, gearboxes and differentials, it comes down to the drivers to make the difference.
It's good. And it's fun. We both love rally, and the fact that he has joined the team is a great pleasure. He's a great person, and we really enjoy it every time we take part in rallies.
It's great. I already knew him. He's another high-level Argentinian sportsman, and we share the same passion for this sport. Competing here together is really enjoyable. It's fun, and knowing Piojo from before, we have an excellent relationship.
In Patagonia, despite strong starts for both Lopez and Nalbandian, technical difficulties, albeit somewhat self-inflicted, mean they ultimately fail to complete the stage. This year's Esquel-Trevelin victory does indeed go to a driver in tango colours, but it's teammate Marcos Legato who takes the top prize and who remains well on course for the national title. For the time being at least, Claudio and David's ambitions remain more modest.
To progress as far as I can, to the highest level I'm able to, and, at my age, simply trying to learn as much as possible and trying to finish as many races as possible.
Right now, I just want to enjoy it, and I think I'm going to continue with this for several years. I haven't set a particular goal, What I know is that all the people racing have been doing it for many years, and I'm just starting out, so it's not easy. It takes time, so I just want to continue learning, adding kilometers, and finishing the races.
Para esos tres, la clase mayor del rally argentino.
Subscribe now to our YouTube channel for the very best of Trans World Sports.